Tell you about Vic. He
Coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in the NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. For the Knicks, they continue their stretch of home games. A great start to the season for them, notching 3 wins to tip it off.
And I think
We'll go for a different look here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knicks last season had a lot of problems here in Manhattan, and it showed all over the floor, Greg. And you played for this team. You know what it's like to play basketball in New York. Not a good record for them at home last year.
how about finishing 10-31 here and playing in front of a sold-out crowd every night? And one thing about New York, they're going to let you know when they're displeased. Worst home record in the East and second worst home record in the league.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Brandon small forward with Noel at the 4. Richardson is out there with Ish Smith. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Catching up on the changes for New York. Derek Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Roten. Calderon for 3. That's good.
And, you know, for the Knicks, there were a lot of reasons why they were bad at home. Bottom 5 in field goal percentage, against at home field goal defense, and third worst field goal percentage at home in the league.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Richardson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A follow. They get it back. Lopez, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Richardson, good.
And you know, commend the Knicks faithful. They still would sell this place out. And you have to give a shout out to the fans for sticking through what was a very difficult year. At least it has to get better.
Here's Lopez. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Lance Thomas, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Richardson, good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Williams, a screen on Smith. Williams with a clean look. Another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 8 points. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, there's going to be a long day on the backboards.
It's taken away by Smith. The finish.
Match up.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was...
And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen players. Different look for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Williams comes in for Lance Thomas. And it's a Flalo in for Jose Calderon. And so in the game for the 76ers, Grant at small forward with Noel at the 4. Smith is out there with Richardson. And it's Okafor in at the 5. And it's sent back by Lopez. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Grant dishes to Richardson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Richardson's got 14 points for the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And Williams, here we go. And that one's good.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Grant outside. Here's Okafor, and again, it's Philadelphia.
Yes,
1:36 left in the second quarter. Now, here's Roten. He had 13 points in the win against Houston.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
1:04 left in the first half. Smith the pass to Richardson. And Noel kicks to Grant. And here's Richardson outside, rebounded by Anthony. New York's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Anthony drawing the double team. Now here's Roten. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Anthony's shot is off.
The The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
On the wing, Williams. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. For 3, Richardson. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first.
No, Carmelo after.
And we welcome you new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Tony Wrote. We've got Kyle O'Quinn. Williams is out there with Thomas. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Calderon in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. And guys, the Sixers drafted Embiid 3rd overall despite a foot injury that would keep him out all of his rookie season. Came to the Sixers with a back issue out of Kansas. Of course, they knew all this going in.
And Kevin, the Sixers have made an art here lately of drafting players who aren't immediately eligible to play. 2 years ago it was Nerlens Noel who sat out the season with a knee injury. Last year it was Dario Saric who played overseas, and now Embiid.
It's Williams with the drive, and it's sent back by Richardson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. .152 left in the 3rd quarter. Calderon has the open look, and that's good off the glass that time. Calderon's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, regarding Joel Embiid, the foot was not his only injury when he entered the draft. In his 1 season at Kansas, he battled both back and knee injuries. Obviously, though he's very young, his durability is of some concern. That's 2 straight quick 3-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Over in the corner, Williams. From deep, Aflalo. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, looking here at some numbers for Smith. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 5 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
3 on the clock. The game now all time. 25 points for Freak.
And talking about Joel Embiid, there are some who feel the Sixers targeted guys in the draft last year who couldn't help them win games. One wonders at what point does it become anti-competitive.
And Aflalo wide open. He shoots. That doesn't go either for Aflalo.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Embiid makes it off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Richard